Let's get to the trader rundown with Tim Biggam at Delta Derivatives. Tim, the stock market has had a huge run this year. What's happening with big money managers? Are they more likely to do some window dressing by making some tweaks to show off nice returns to their clients, or rebalancing because the stock market has been on a tear?
Yeah, a couple of things, Angie. Normal window dressing, right, is simply portfolio managers kind of marking up their portfolio so they would get maybe paid a little bit more. Recently, we've seen so many of these, big pension funds and the like, right, do more of a rebalancing here. They have a certain percentage, if they're allocated to, say, bonds and stocks. If bonds do better than stocks, so they'll be, trimming and bringing that balance in line. This year, we're seeing stocks do so much better than bonds that we may see some forced kind of selling in stocks into the end of the quarter as they bring their kind of stock to bond, portfolio back in line into where they normally like it to be. So a couple of ways they can use that kind of, end of quarter to perhaps move stocks in a way that might be short term, but usually not too long lasting.
What are you doing with your money, Tim?
Where volatility's at on option prices, I would probably play in, especially given the rally we've seen in stocks. I don't think it's a bad time to be putting on a little downside put protection or buying some puts to play for that kind of rebalancing by the big funds and pension funds out there that could put a short-term damper in the rally here. So I think the fact that option prices are so cheap lends itself to the fact of using options over outright stocks. Plus, you have defined risk simply of the premium you pay for the put option.
Let's get to your trade of the day.
Looking at GT Goodyear Tire, which has seen big repeat call buying out in August on the slightly out of the money calls. We have seen tens of thousands of these trade. Implied volatility has left as well. So I'm jumping in, buying the stock, which is trading under 14 bucks, selling these comparatively very expensive August 14 calls to capture the fact they're willing to overpay, but I'll lean bullishly with them by buying the stock.
We thank you very much for that, Tim.
You bet. Anytime. Take care, Ange.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.